Hey guys, how's it going? MG Games are back with a completely different video than usual. Now just to let you know, guys, this is a Liverpool prediction video. This is not confirmed, and also I have to play it like I have Iron Bread footage going on because sadly you can't just have pictures on SHAREfactory. You have to have clips with them. So I'm just going to turn the volume down. And sorry if you see little clips of Iron Bread. I'll try my best to keep them out as much as I possibly can. But anyway, enough of that. I had to turn it down there, at least you can still hear me. Welcome to my FIFA 19 Liverpool players prediction, I guess. It's a prediction now. Obviously there will be hard opinions. I'm a Liverpool fan. I try to be as unbiased as I possibly could. Obviously there will be players say, oh, he's way too high rated, he's not high rated enough, blah blah blah. But anyway guys, before we go further into the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment below, share your friends, all that great stuff. But now let's get in to this Liverpool prediction video. First up we have Loris Karius. Now guys, I kind of kept faith in Loris Karius. Even at the beginning of the season, last season he was shit against Bournemouth. We didn't play him for a while. Then halfway through this season, it was shocking. So we started putting Karius in. Then at first it was like them switching, and then Loris Karius started putting more and more better performances, and he got better and better, especially against Everton where he pulled out one of the saves of the season. So that's why we gave him a +1 boost. But sadly he even admitted himself, and everyone who watched the match admitted that he's the reason Liverpool lost the Champions League final. Bale's goal, like the bike, was unbelievable, but he could have saved the second one, even though it didn't move a bit. He could have saved Bed's one, especially because he threw it at him. But overall he did have a good season, better than last time, so I give him +1 with plus stats all over, even his handling, even though some people say he should have 0, but overall he did actually have a decent season. Next up we have the £75 million man, which is Virgil van Dijk, the absolute legend himself. Joined us from Southampton literally as soon as the window opened in January, and as soon as he came in we had a huge change. We were just absolutely more solid at the back. Oh, I forgot to mention as well, but Karius, he has 10 clean sheets this Premier League season. I'm mostly doing Premier League, but I'll mention Champions League every now and again. Van Dijk had 8 clean sheets in the Premier League, which is decent considering he came in during January. I always can remember his debut goal against Everton, the header. He's a very smart player. He's dominant in the air, which is something we missed for a long time. We had Joel Matip, who was alright, but he's injury prone as fuck. He's also in this video. Yeah, but Virgil, very smart, he's very good starting attacks, and also he's a very smart defender. The only mistake I can even think of him making, and it wasn't even his fault, against Spurs, where he tried to clear the ball, he hit Lamela went down like a fish, obviously, and we drew 2-2 against Spurs. That wasn't really his fault, but overall he's been a great signing. I wouldn't have paid 75 million, the most would have paid 50, but overall he's a great signing and a great player. Here we have probably the most surprising person. No one ever thought he'd probably be as good as he is Andrew Robertson, or Robertson Carlos as Liverpool fans like to call him. Absolutely unbelievable defender, especially against Real Madrid 2 or 3 nights ago. He was absolutely insane, especially with that tackle against Ronaldo. Oh my god, I love Andy Robertson so much. In the Premier League this season he had 9 clean sheets, which is good. A goal last year and 5 assists. His crossing ability, guy, is mad. It's absolutely crazy. That's why he's gone up to a +4, up to an 88. Also, I forgot to mention Van Dijk went up by 1. It's just that Robertson, he's absolutely class. You can see the stats there. He's a great player. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually went higher, because I personally think he's one of the best fullbacks in the league. Attackingly, defensively, he has an absolutely limitless engine, and he's easily one of the biggest surprises of the Premier League this season. Next up we have the golden boy himself, Trent Alexander-Arnold, who came in around last season. He was a right mid. We kind of played him right back a little bit. In the League Cup he made a few appearances. Then at the beginning of this season, during pre-season, Klein got injured, so that's why we brought in Arnold, and he's surprised. Obviously sometimes, I'm going to be honest, he was kind of dodgy. Even in the final he couldn't really win anything there. That's the problem, he's not very good in the air. Overall he was a very decent player. He also scored, imagine being 18 and scoring on your Champions League debut, not to mention it was a free kick, it was a decent free kick as well. In the Premier League he made 6 clean sheets, which was decent, a goal and an assist. He's easily one of the most improved players, not to mention in the Champions League he just basically made Leroy Sané look fucking invisible, which was absolutely crazy. I was going like, oh my god, Sané, you are an absolute mug, you can't get past Arnold. Arnold is the best fullback ever in him. you know, it's spur of the moment. Overall though, Arnold is a great player, and that's why I'm keeping him at the rating of his Champions League Man of the Match card. It's the exact same stats. Maybe the stat he'll be a 75, the stats will be a little lower, but overall I think that will be his rating and stats. Now some of you might be thinking why Lovren isn't here. It's because I think Matip actually made more appearances. I'm not exactly sure, but overall I think when Matip comes back from his injury, he had a thigh injury, he has to get surgery, he would be our starting defender unless we signed someone else. Yeah, he made a few appearances that season. This season, I mean, he has 9 Premier League clean sheets. He even scored, I think he scored against West Ham actually. Yeah, I think he did. I like Matip personally, except for against West Brom where he tried to backheel it away and he backheeled into his own goal. He's dodgy at times, but I feel like he's better than Lovren. I do feel like he's a good defender. He's very good at starting attacks. He's tall. Here's the thing, I think he's fast enough, honestly. He gave his pace a good downgrade. It was like, what, 73 last year, and now it's a 67. I boosted up to 69, but I think I downgraded the rest of his stats, because who knows. I didn't upgrade him, I didn't downgrade him. I boosted his pace because I feel like he's faster, but the rest of the stats I kind of left and downgraded because the injury might impact him a bit, and overall, he didn't make the full appearances, so I just feel like Ian might downgrade a few of his stats. Next up is Gini Wijnaldum, a player I really like. The only thing is he's a bit shit when it comes to away from him, but I found out something. I think it was like 18,000 minutes, I'm not sure, maybe it might have been less than my vote, etc. Someone maybe might want to correct me in the comments there. Against Roma, he scored his first away goal in over 18,000 minutes, which is absolute. Next up we have our newest sign for 40 million from Monaco. It is Fabinho, the centre defensive Brazilian midfielder. We signed for £40 million yesterday. Now here's the thing. I love the signing, but we don't need more midfielders. Like, I could see maybe Naby is going to replace Chan, because he is more likely going to go to Juventus now. While now the last midfielder is Oxlade-Chamberlain. Not much to say about him. Signed him for 35.5 million from Arsenal. I first thought he was shit. Then he proved himself to be the absolute beast that he is now, with, I believe it is 3 goals and 7 assists in the Premier League. Not to mention he did very good against Man City, was absolute banger. That's why he's getting a +2 rating and a lot boosted, including his defensive stats, which he has improved over the long term of his career in Liverpool. Sadly, he'll be missing the World Cup due to injury against Roma, but still an 82 rated centre-mid card is well deserved for Oxlade-Chamberlain. Now guys, it's finally time for the top 3. We have Bobby Firmino, the absolute legend himself. 37 appearances in the Premier League, 15 goals, 7 assists, 22 goal contributions. A class player. I love Bobby Firmino. I absolutely love him. He's class. I think he also had like 9 goals in the Champions League as well, which is absolutely great. Here's the thing, he's a striker, but he plays like a centre forward. He drops back a lot. He's so good at winning the ball back. I actually can't believe that he wins the ball back. He scores. He's very smart with his runs and his passes, and he's good at everything. Like, he can defend. He's strong. He's good in the air. Fast. Great at dribbling, shooting. He can do everything. Like, for a striker, he's all you need. Maybe if he scored a bit more, he'd get the more recognition that he deserves. But overall, I don't think there's anyone in the world that can do what Bobby Firmino could do as a striker / centre forward. Like, it's mad. That's why I gave him a +2. Some people might say, oh, he definitely doesn't deserve a +2. And he definitely doesn't deserve like 85 shooting. I think I gave him. I think it was 85 from like 83. He's good. He's really good. It might be a little biased, but 2 is perfect for him. Our top 3, Liverpool, apart from Man City, are the top goal scoring team in the Premier League. And it was because of Firmino, Mane, and of course Salah. Firmino is easily one of the best players we have, and that's why I gave him the +2 rating. Also getting 86 rating. Some people definitely probably will say no, 85 at least. At the most, I mean, it's Sadio Mane. 29 appearances this season, has 10 goals, 7 assists. I believe last season he had 12 goals and 9 assists, so it was a little worse, but he didn't play as many games. Actually last year he was a little injured, but that's not the point. 10 goals and 7 assists in 29 games, 17 goal contributions Prem is absolutely great. It's amazing. Not to mention in Champions League he scored a hat-trick against Porto, and after Salah came off he was great. He scored, he hit the post, and luckily he was easily one of our best players on. I think he was, yeah, he was him, Robertson, Henderson, and Wijnaldum were our best players on the night. Firmino wasn't the best now, to be honest. He didn't really do much. But Mane, 86 rating. Personally, I think he and Firmino should be around the same level. He is absolutely great. But there's only one man who can take the highest rating on this video, and I think you all know who it is. Mo Salah, running down the wing. Have you seen any person in the Premier League history have a better debut than Mohamed Salah? I don't think I ever have. 36 games, 32 goals and 10 assists. He broke a Premier League record standing, I think, nearly over 20 years, held by Shearer, Ronaldo and Suarez. He broke it on the last day. I was afraid in case he wasn't going to break it, but he did. 42 goal contributions in 36 games is crazy. I think him, Ronaldo and Messi are top 3 best players in the world right now. I think if he didn't get injured, we could have won. But Ramos is obviously a dirty cunt. I hate Ramos more than anyone in football. Not just because of that, but like, he's just a big baby. Like, he thinks he can hurt people, no problem. If someone does anything to him, he starts crying, he's bubbling, he's complaining to the ref. He's such a cunt. And it's a horrible way he did to Salah. But overall, Salah is easily the best. I think he's the best player in the Premier League this season. Like, what the hell? I thought when we signed him, it's a good signing. I think he'd get like 12 goals, 5 assists, that's great. Not 32 and 10. That's why I gave him an 88 rating. The same rating as his World Cup card. I gave him a +3. I gave him like 96 pace, gave him 85 shooting. It's like a +8 boost. I personally think he deserves it. Yeah, also fix his composure. He's one of the most composed players in the world. Did you not see him against Man City? Took it around Ederson. Otamendi's right in front of him. What does he do? He knows he's about to go down. He chips him. Just fix his composure. Don't make it like 72 or something. Make it at least mid-80s. That is why Mo Salah is the best player in the Premier League and one of the best players in the world right now. Fine, guys, to end it off, we have Nabil Fekir. Now, I know what you're thinking. Fekir. You chose Fekir over Keita. Keita's confirmed. I know, but from what I've heard, well, I heard as well Fekir said that all the rumours were bollocks. Well, how much of that do we know is true? I don't have his stats right now. I might look them up in a minute. Actually, hold on, let me look up them now. Apparently, well, he's in the team of season, and I know he's done fairly well for himself in the French league. Also, he's Lyon's captain now. Let me look him up. Nabil Fekir. Can I see if he's here on Transfer Market? Here he is, 24 years old. Can I look at his season? I don't want a video. Okay, can I please look up his stats? Please? Here he is. Right, so he's worth 50 million. I take a look at his stats for this season. Sorry if you get my voice sounds like without a pen in my mouth. He was also named, what's that? He won a trophy for an award or something. So I'll let you take a look at what he did this season. Can I look at it? Performance data. Here we are. Performance data. Can I please look? 17-18. I heard he did it very well. He's a cam. Personally, I think we don't need him, but so in 40 overall appearances, well, just name up the league. In the league, he had 30 games. He's cam now. 18 goals and 7 assists. That's great. That's really good. Not to mention, you can play cam, right wing, and striker. That's why I gave him like an 80. I think I gave him, what was it, an 85 or 86? I think I might give him an 86 with those stats. He could play striker. He could be backup to Firmino. Who knows? Maybe Firmino might be brought off the bench. I really hope not. But overall, I think Nabil Fekir could join us. Who knows? I might. Sorry, I didn't put Nabil Keita. It's just that he hasn't joined yet. But this is like a interesting rumor for you guys to talk about. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching the video. If you did like it, leave a like, subscribe, comment below, share with other great stuff. If you have your own opinions, leave down in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. As always, I'll see you next time.